Oh, what did I do? Oh, there it is. Hi, you guys. Excuse me for interrupting your day, but I was just making this picture of this beautiful lady in my book, and then the hubster went and got the mail. So I have to put that aside because this stuff here was in the mailbox. This right here. Now, this comes from my friend, Susan Hill. She paid $3.10 to get this thing mailed to me. But look, wait a minute here. Look at this envelope. Wait a minute, let me scoot you close. Let me scoot your chair a little closer. Look at there, at the envelope. There we are. There we are, me and Susan right there. Look how beautiful. She's got that all paper pieced together. And there's a bird, and there's flowers, and a heart. And it says, to Elizabeth Brewer, which is me. That's the front of the envelope. Now, on the back of the envelope, look. 10 things you need to know before dumpster diving. And now this is Susan here. Wait a minute. Yeah, this is Susan. She writes, Elizabeth, look what I found. And I said, Susan, I found a unicorn. And look there. See? There's my unicorn I found. Look at the flowers. This is Susan. This is me. See, you can tell this is my purple hair. And this is Susan because she wears glasses. And look what she found in the dumpster. Dumpster diving is just cool. Now, how am I going to get into this without wrecking it? Okay. Oh, it looks to me as if she is a silly girl. I told her, don't be sending me stuff no more. You send me too much stuff. Because she sends me stuff, you know. And, then I get so excited when she sends me stuff. Because stuff, gosh, I like stuff. One can never have too much stuff. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, I got it gently opened. Now, oh, she put purple. It says purple right there, so I would know that it's purple here. Look at my beautiful unicorn. Look, he's got a purple horn on him. And she has this beautiful doll there with sunglasses on. She found him in the dumpster. Me and her, we go dumpster diving a lot. Okay, look at this. Would you ever throw this envelope away, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dogs and cats and unicorns? I don't think you would ever throw that away. I will never throw that envelope away, Susan. That's beautiful. Okay, now, there's Betty Boop. Oh my goodness, and look. She's looking at her computer. Is that her computer or her television? Oh, she's watching TV. And that's me and Papa on the TV. See, that's me and Papa on the TV. And she's Betty Boop. Because she has the boop. I don't know if you ever heard of boop, but she's got it. It's very rare. And look, here is a fussy cut picture of a diamond clock. Diamond clock. Oh, this is actually Susan when she was a little girl sitting on a stump. And look how she put that. Look at the background she put there. That is cool. She's such an artist with collage. She is an artist with collage. Now let me see. Okay, now, so that's another envelope that I cannot ever throw away. Now what is this? An envelope that I can never throw away. Look at that collage right there. Oh, look how pretty. And here, oh, this is Savannah. This is her little neighbor girl that comes to craft with her. And look at all of these butterflies. Now, See, Savannah is her neighbor, and Miss Susie can't get out very much because she's got the whoop. She's sick. And so the little neighbor girl comes over and crafts with her. Maybe this is Savannah too, or maybe that's oh, that might be Stella Rose, her granddaughter. I don't know. Or maybe it's a stranger. But look at all them butterflies. Now wait a minute, let me see what's in here. Okay. That's the envelope. Look how beautiful. Look how beautiful. That's the third envelope. Wait a minute here. I don't want to get you too close. So, came delivered in this envelope, and this envelope was inside this envelope, and then this envelope was inside this envelope. She told me she was sending me something, and it was nothing like I got ever before. And so, then let me tell you what this is an envelope. See, oh, that's Susan right there. And here it says open doors. Oh, and look at inside the doors. A pink poodle. A pink poodle is inside the doors. Because we are poodles, because we're part of the poodle pack. Because we watched Stacy and on her pink poodle pack. Okay, so let me look in this envelope. And I'll put this envelope over here with these other envelopes. And now, what is this? It's an envelope. So, I open this envelope, and what is inside of this little envelope? See, it's black and white envelope. Let's see what's inside. Now, it says a surprise inside. Drum roll, please. Da-dum, 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 dumpty, dumpty, da-dum. There's a surprise in here. Just a minute. I gotta find it. I gotta open gently. It doesn't say to open gently, but I'm opening it gently. Let me see. It is an ice skate. Susan, look, can you see it? How can you see this perfectly? Perfect Mondally. Just a minute. I gotta, look at that. It says ice skate. I love ice skates. The biggest thing I miss in Minnesota is ice skating. I ice skated until I was 14 years old, and then my father and mother drugged me, kicking and screaming, well, they drugged the whole family, to Florida, and I could no longer ice skate again. My heart was broke. Oh, wait a minute. I need to hold it with this hand because I polished these fingernails over, not these ones though. I love this ice skate. Now, she sent me this here ice skate in this here envelope, which was inside this here envelope, with a pink poodle, which was inside this here envelope with Savannah and all these butterflies, and with this little beautiful angel, and all these butterflies, which was inside this envelope, which has, you can see that Betty Boop there was watching me and Papa on the television because we're movie stars like that. Okay, baby cakes, I love you, darling. And there's Susan sitting on the stump. And it was inside this here envelope with here 10 things you need to know before you go dumpster diving. I thought maybe she had some dumpster stuff in there. Is this beautiful? You know how much time it took her to rack this ice skate? Look at that. Do you realize how much time and talent? Look at this. That's the first envelope. And this is the second envelope. And this is the third envelope. And this is the fourth envelope. And this is the fifth envelope. And this is the sixth envelope. All of that to send me this here ice skate, which I will cherish for my whole entire life. I'm such a lucky, blessed girl to have such a friend. And this is all these diamonds she sent me, this diamond clock. Swiss made. Harry Winston, something like that. And this ice skate. Susan, Susan, you absolutely, I can't have words. You inspire me. You just knocked my socks off just about. This is beautiful. Thank you for this ice skate. Thank you for this little bitty ice skate that was in these envelopes. Look at these envelopes. Now, is that fun or what? Talk about fun. This is fun. This is so much fun. Okay, that's it. That's my happy meal of the day. And I'm telling you, this has been the best Friday the 13th ever. The best Friday the 13th ever. Now, I'm going to read something to you. I'm reading to you, Susan. Okay, I'm going to read this to you, Susan, out of my You Are Stronger Than You Know, words of hope and encouragement for somebody living with chronic illness. And if you don't know anything about the group, you guys, my friend Susan is living with that chronic illness. There is no cure, and it is nothing but pain from day in and day out. So many of us do live with a chronic illness. If only magic wands were real, that we could fix each other. But I'm going to read this. I haven't read it before, so I'm going to read it now. Okay, to all those of us strapped down by pain and the world's view of us, to all those of us who have been pushed to the very fringes and beyond, so that they are nothing but dust, shot down in midnight, to be found too late, ragged of skin and broken. To all those of us whose illness isn't painted on the outside of their bodies, so that is ignored, argued away, misunderstood. To all those of us whose lives depend to the skin, to the flesh, to the pores, to the eyes, to the mind, to the senses, to the very cells, on the kindness of others or their non-kindness, on the giving of others or their not giving, on the seeing of others or their non-seeing, so that sometimes they barely believe that they are visible. To all those of us who are subject to the mood and moment of the other, to all those of us whose flesh and nerves are painted raw on the outside of their bodies, and yet to the world, their illness is invisible, denied, misunderstood, mistreated. To all those of us whose voices are not heard, for they have no voice, who cannot say your name, who cannot say their own name, who have no speech, who have no words, and there are no words for this place. To all those of us whose hands used to brandish a sword, to grasp a fountain pen, a paintbrush, and who could transform any empty canvas into detailed story of shadow and light, delicacy and depth, mood and emotion, or who could lift a bow to a cello and make others cry with fingers, whose fingers could turn the stillness of those black and white keys into a wild insanity of jazz, the thumping devotion of gospel, or the heavy weight of Beethoven, and whose hands now lie motionless, still by their sides, unable to grasp, unable to reach out, unable to shape, to mold or create, unable to signal even, who once sang from the hilltops and who now lie pale because they know no sunshine. May the world turn around us. May the world turn around us. May the world turn around us somehow. That was written by Wendy Stern. And there is so much in these words, in this group of words, about so many people that are living today with some kind of a chronic illness. Okay, there. I want to thank you all for joining me as I went into my happy mail today. And yes, it's Friday the 13th, and it's like the happiest Friday the 13th. I had a friend of mine call me this morning, a friend that I hadn't talked to in a couple of years. She accidentally called me. She was calling somebody else. But then we were both so excited that she made that misdialed, and we talked for an hour on the phone. And I was so happy. I laughed and I cried, and it was just wonderful. And now we made plans. We're going to get together. And, Friday the 13th. And then I got this beautiful happy mail. And then I read this, you are stronger than you know. And you all are stronger than you know. Every one of you that are listening, that you have chronic pain or a chronic illness. This is awesome. Okay, I want to say God bless you. Let you go now. And I'll let you go now. I ask God to watch over you every step you take and every move you make. And I will see you on the next video. God bless.